Hello everybody, this is Stacy. I talked a little bit in one of the scrapbooking store forums about doing a comparison of two different books I had ordered. These are both 11 by 14 books. This book is printed through Shutterfly and this book is printed through Photobook America. They're both beautifully done. This book has a little bit of a very glossy cover done to it. It is, oops, I guess I shouldn't flip it upside down. Very nicely done. And then this one has a little bit more of a matte finish or a semi-gloss. I don't know. It's not nearly as shiny as the other one, but I really like this. My daughter, one of them anyway, really likes this one. The back looks exactly the same kind of finish. They both look beautiful. The binding looks beautiful on both of them. I don't see any differences in how they're assembled. I don't really know much about their assembly processes, but I like both of them. I'm very pleased with how both of these projects came out. And the reason I'm able to do this little comparison is because I reused most of the pages from Allison's book in Amanda's book. So other than obviously not the same photos and timeline, I had to go through and delete all of Allie's photos and text and then insert all of Amanda's information. But I saved myself a whole lot of time. I have another daughter, Ariana, who is graduated 2 years before Allison, and I didn't think of that until I was almost done Allison's book about reusing everything. So the only pages in her book that matches all of theirs is the high school pages, and hers was also printed through Shutterfly. All right, so let's open them up. Try not to hit the camera. All right, so the only difference is when I first opened them up on this inside paper is that the Shutterfly book has a little bit more of a texture. And somebody bent the first page. That did not come like that. I know you can see that in the camera. So, first pages. So we've got the same exact layout. The colors look almost identical to me. I mean, maybe a smidgy brighter on the Photobook America, but on these pages, it's not really visible enough to notice any difference. And in fact, the only page that I noticed the difference, I'll show you, I have it bookmarked on both books. But the Shutterfly pages feel a little bit thicker, even though the thickness of the books is about the same. They're close to the same pages. I don't remember if they both ended up being exactly the same or not. So here's this page with both of them. The Shutterfly book does cut off some of the edges a little bit more than Photobook America. So you can see when I did this, you can see, or not when I did this, but you know, I leave this border around and I on purpose don't put anything really close to the edge that's important because I know that Shutterfly cuts off a little bit. I don't see that as much in the Photobook America book. We'll look at a couple more pages. And not everything is exactly the same because obviously this one, when Allie went to Disney in 2000, Amanda wasn't born yet. So there's a couple things that are a little different about their books. But it was easy and nice to be able to reuse most of the pages. And even though I changed them up a little bit, not a lot, but you know, they're a little bit of a gutter here, so some of this wording is really close to the edge, a little closer than what I would have liked. Let's see, on Amanda's baptism page, where is her baptism page? There it is. I don't have as much of a gutter, even though it's technically, I mean, you can see the stitching in some of the pages in between. So you don't have as much of an issue losing the stuff from your scrapbook pages in the middle. All right, so just going to real quick flip to this page that I bookmarked. All right, so we have these two pages that look almost identical. Most people might not be able to notice the difference, but I was super pleased when I noticed this, and I hope it shows up on the camera. This is the Photobook America book, and on the black paper around the edges, I can see more texture than I can in the Shutterfly book. I can see it in the Shutterfly book. It just didn't pop out as much as it did in this book, which definitely made me think that this one prints a little brighter and lighter. All right, and I'm just going to do a quick thumb through of the rest of the book just so you can get a quick idea. They're both right around 110-ish pages. I don't remember if it's exact or not. We'll look at a high school page too. So let's see. Well, it's 7th grade. That's not high school. Let's go with 10th grade. All right, so we've got some 10th grade photos and 10th grade activities. And let's find Amanda's. So again, the colors are almost identical. I mean, I really don't see much difference other than the one book being a smidgy brighter, including in photos and everything. I think they look beautiful. I'm so pleased with both of these books. All right, so let's talk cost. All right, so this book, Photobook America, I got last year, 2020. And let me grab my little cheat sheet because I had to look up everything so that I could write down how much they cost. Anyway, so Photobook America, they work their sales. You buy a voucher and then you reuse the voucher before it expires. So this book cost me an 11 by 14 voucher for 100 pages was $39.99. And then the extra couple of pages I ordered, and I did upgrade the paper of the pages, cost me $26.99. So this book was approximately $67. If I were to rebuy this book today with no sales and no voucher, it would cost me $202. This book, Shutterfly, purchased in 2018, and I've been a long-time customer of Shutterfly. I've been using them for well over 10 years. I love so many things about the company itself. But anyway, this book, 11 by 14 book for 20 pages is $74.99. The additional 91 pages is $217.49. But Shutterfly, of course, I ordered it when they had a free unlimited pages event. So I did not pay for those pages. So this book was approximately $83 with taxes. I don't remember what taxes were on that book. I'm sorry. Anyway, so this book was approximately $83. So it's only really about 20-some dollars more than the other book. Not much, honestly. Not even 20. With no coupons on this book would have cost $293. So even without a sale, the Photobook America book is still a little cheaper. The books are the same exact thickness as I'm feeling them sitting side by side on the table. They both look beautiful. I don't know which one will last longer. We'll see. I've never dealt with Photobook America's customer service yet, so I don't know how they will be if something were to go awry in my order. And I do know that Shutterfly has phenomenal customer service. I've had to reorder in the 10, 12 years that I've been a customer twice. Well, no, 3 times I had. One time a book got lost shipping. They sent me a new one and expressed it. And then they said if the old one showed up, just keep it, which I did. Ended up giving it to somebody as a gift. And then I had one that they messed up on the front cover and it was totally cut off somehow, and they reprinted that book for free for me, and they let me keep the mess up one. And then I had one that the error was my complete fault. I misspelled something, and they still reprinted the whole book for me. So I can't complain about Shutterfly's customer service, but I do love both of these books. And I hope that you have enjoyed watching this quick little video. and print your pictures. It doesn't matter where you print them or print your pages. Print them, print them, print them. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody.